Welcome to episode 19 of In the Cut. This episode will feature Dirty Dragons MC. I hope you guys enjoy it. I am looking forward to it. This is a club that I have wanted to have on for a long time. Let me fix this background real quick. I just noticed it's off a little bit. Just stand by 1 second, guys. Let me get this. Oh, hello. Come on back here. I'm gonna have it pop up there. I want to have that logo looking nice and fresh. You know what I mean? Want to have these guys looking official on the stream. Just stand by 1 second. Let me see if I can adjust this. Edit scenes. Take this banner, pop it up there. How's that? Is that better? We'll square it up a little bit. We don't want to have them looking bummy out here today. It's a special day for Dirty Dragons MC. And yeah, I want to have them looking fresh to death. So, hey, thank you guys very much for joining. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend so far. It is Saturday. I don't know about you, but I am recovering from the week. I had a rough work week. It was tough. But I'm happy to have a job and be able to be on here with you complaining. I got an internet connection. I'm healthy. Life is good. So, yeah, I hope the same for all of you who are watching today. I haven't played GTA Online in what feels like forever. I've been playing the trilogy, the GTA trilogy that came out. I think the trilogy has been awesome. I know the community has been raging about it. At least the Twitter side of the community, which, you know, doesn't take much to get them raging anyway. Lots of salty people on Twitter, as always. But yeah, as far as the people that I've been playing with, like Kit, like we've been having a great time. We've really been enjoying it. It's been, I don't even know, no problem on console. I guess there's been lots of problems on PC. And I saw that Rockstar has put out an announcement essentially apologizing for the launch, you know, saying that the game did not meet their quality standards. And I can kind of see where they're coming from. Like, there's a lot of little buggy things about the games on console, but apparently the big disaster was on PC, where they had to pull the game and that kind of thing. They had a bunch of files within the game itself when you downloaded it that they didn't want people to have access to, so they had to literally lock everybody out of it, and that just sent the entire like Twitter gaming community, like they look like one of the old school monster movies with the people out there, the villagers with the pitchforks and the torches. They were all raging, and yeah, so PC, I guess it was pretty bad. Console doesn't look bad. It looks amazing to me. I, you know, personally played the games 20 years ago when they first came out. So I'm really excited about the remasters. I think they look fantastic. They look so much better than the original games did. I don't know. I've only played 3 and Vice City so far, but I've absolutely been loving them. I think they're great. It brings back lots of wonderful memories, and yeah, I'm thankful for them. So I guess Rockstar is going to make some more improvements, presumably a lot on the PC side, and I look forward to seeing what they come up with. But so far, I've been really happy with it. Other thing I've been up to is watching that Kyle Rittenhouse trial. Kyle Rittenhouse was acquitted yesterday of all charges. It was ruled that the things that he ran into down there, I don't want to say what he did because I don't want to get YouTube all over me, that he got acquitted of all charges, which I thought was, you know, personally, I thought that was the right decision. I was watching a lot of that trial with a close friend of mine, Cree, who you guys know. We kind of watched that and kind of waited with bated breath. Like, we expected, you know, probably a quick acquittal or something like that. So the fact that it took days and days, I can't even imagine what that must have felt like to the families of all involved, both the people who are no longer with us and the defendant himself and his family. Like, it just must have felt like, oh my gosh, like an entire lifetime. I can't imagine waiting days and days and days to know the outcome of such a significant trial in people's lives. So yeah, that was really fascinating. And then I had I'm recovered 100%, but I had the China virus. I had the China virus. My whole family had it. It ran right through the whole house. Had that. I was sick for like 2 days, and then I was fine. You know what I mean? My coffee still tastes terrible. I can't taste things. I can't smell things. But physically, I'm powerful. I'm strong. I'm full of energy. I'm feeling great. No issues whatsoever. I'm very thankful for that. I know a lot of people have had a really hard time with it, have lost loved ones and that kind of thing. That wasn't the case with me. Like I said, I basically felt like I had the flu for a couple of days, and I still can't taste things, which is really bizarre. But other than that, I came out of it cool, straight, no problems. You know what I mean? So I'm very thankful for that. But yeah, I'm still a little bit hoarse. I still got a little bit of a cough and that kind of thing, but no big deal, no big deal. So for those of you who have never watched one of these In the Cut episodes before, this is a live interview series. So the way that this works is right now, all I'm really doing is waiting for the chat to fill up so that we get a good number of viewers for these guys. I kind of just ride around in free mode. Whoa, 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 is this guy off radar? What is happening here? What is that? That's an NPC? Is that an NPC or a guy off radar? What is... This game is crazy. I don't know what's happening here. But at any rate, sorry. Yeah, if this is your first episode of In the Cut, essentially what this is a live interview series where I get together with motorcycle clubs from GTA. You may or may not be aware of the fact that there are motorcycle clubs within GTA. And essentially what these motorcycle clubs do is they kind of operate like a motorcycle club would in real life, but you know, virtually online. So their characters are dressed up like bikers. They wear vests. They have patches on the back, oftentimes three-piece patches, or in the case of Dirty Dragons, like you're going to see today, they have a very unique sort of square patch, which is one of the things that I really like about this club, the fact that they do their own thing. They do it their own way. But they wear the patches on the back. They ride motorcycles. They ride in formation. A lot of clubs have sort of a traditional motorcycle club organizational structure where you'll have a president at the top of the organization supported by a vice president, a sergeant-at-arms, enforcers, treasurers, secretaries, on and on and on. Down the line, lots of clubs have lots of different positions, but a lot of them have those sort of basic hierarchy positions like you would find in real-life motorcycle clubs. Motorcycle clubs within GTA are, you know, they're crews. There's lots of different kinds of crews within GTA. They're organized on Social Club as crews, but they operate within the game, like I say, like a motorcycle club. The club that we're interviewing, or that I'm interviewing today, is a free aim club, a traditional 1% club in the world of GTA. What that means is that they play free aim. So for example, I'm going to show you on my settings. This is free aim right here. Again, a lot of people don't even know that free aim exists in GTA. You don't have to use auto aim. You don't have to lock onto your targets. You can use free aim in GTA. So 1% clubs in GTA, they use free aim, and they use a limited weapon wheel. So for example, we're out here in free mode right now, and in free mode you would use an assault rifle, a pump shotgun, a knife, maybe a pistol. Like those would be your primary weapons, very light weapons. And the idea is that it makes the game more fun, more fair, more challenging, because you don't get to just run around, you know, blowing people up on an oppressor or in a tank or RPGing them, miniguns. Like there's none of that allowed if you're in a motorcycle club, a 1% motorcycle club in GTA. You have to adhere to the community combat rules, and Dirty Dragons is one of those clubs that does that. And we'll learn more specifically about how they interpret those rules themselves, you know, as much as they want to share about their particular bylaws and how they interpret 1% in GTA, but they are what we would consider a traditional club. The reason I make that distinction is I've had all different kinds of clubs on here. I've had 99 clubs, which, you know, basically have like an eye for an eye policy. You RPG me, I'm RPG you. We've had auto aim clubs on here that still stick to sort of traditional 1% rules, using just rifles as an example, but they play in auto aim. There's actually a thriving MC community on auto aim servers as well. So I just wanted to make sure that, you know, I made that distinction, that's, you know, this is sort of a traditional old school club. Dirty Dragons is a club that I have wanted to have on for a long time. They've been very active in the community for several years. I know some really good guys who are members of the club. So, you know, guys that I've known from either Instagram or Twitter or playing the game for many years. I know they have some really, really solid people. I had the opportunity a few weeks back to get together with them to take some photos. And, you know, again, I've talked to you guys about this before. This is episode 19. I've had a lot of different kinds of clubs on here. I can generally tell which clubs have their act together, you know what I mean? And which ones are, you know, maybe not so much. These guys definitely have their act together. I was very impressed with them, very mature, very respectful. So I'm really looking forward to getting to know more about them. If you have questions, I encourage you to post them in the chat. Now, keep in mind, I'm going to be spending most of my time just talking directly with the club. I really want to focus on the Dirty Dragons MC and getting to know them and getting to know how they operate. So that's where most of my attention is going to be focused. But occasionally I will ask for questions, and I'd like you to post them in the chat when I do ask for them. So just keep your questions in mind, and when you have them, I'll ask, and you just post them in the chat. In the meantime, if you'd like to become a member of this channel, those green names that you see in the chat right now, those are all members of the club. They all pay each month to help, not members of the club, excuse me, members of the channel. They all pay each month to sponsor the channel, help support me, and encourage me to keep streaming and doing, interviews with various gaming organizations like this. So I'm going to post that in the chat right now. If you'd like to become a member and support this channel, look at the pinned message at the top of the chat right now. You can click that and become a member of the channel. All those people that you see with the green names in the chat today, like Ulf and others, are sponsors of the channel. They're very much appreciated. So if that's something you'd like to do, go on and click that. Enter your payment information and support the channel. And I'll keep bringing you guys interviews with some of the best and most interesting gaming organizations out there. This In the Cut series I've been doing since 2016. This is only the 19th club that I've had on. I really try to focus on quality over quantity. I want to bring you clubs that are doing something interesting, something unique. Dirty Dragons absolutely fits that profile. So again, I really hope that you find this interesting. Now, in addition, I have a new Crew Life Live series that I'm doing. I have featured 2 Mafia families so far. I have another Mafia family waiting in the wings. I've already talked to their leadership. We're going to have them on. I have a huge street gang that's going to be on as well. So that Crew Life Live series is similar to In the Cut in that I'm interviewing interests that are out there. So I'm doing mafias and street gangs and photography crews and other types of crews that are active within GTA. So that should be a lot of fun. And yeah, like I say, I really appreciate you guys taking your time to watch and to support this, because it takes a lot of effort to organize gaming crews and hold them together for years and years. It's not a simple thing. These guys have a lot of pride in what they do. They put a lot of work into it, a lot of effort into it. I mean, you can imagine, you game, you deal with all different kinds of egos and personalities. It's not easy to hold together a group of people under sort of one banner, one mission, one ethos for years and years. It's a difficult thing to do. So on a series like this, like In the Cut, that's what we want to do. We want to show these guys love. We want to show them support. We want to recognize the effort that they've put in, because it's special to those of us who are within the free aim community and enjoy playing this game as organized crews. I just want to kind of celebrate that and show love and give a little bit of shine. I don't have a big channel or anything like that. Again, I focus on quality, not quantity. I'm not trying to upload a video every friggin' day, none of that. I would much prefer to focus on people like this, good people who put, their friendships and personal relationships together as a priority over drama and, things like that. Looking for people who are really focused on taking care of each other and building positive communities within GTA Online. I can tell you one of the things that I have personally enjoyed doing and get a lot of satisfaction from is organizing charities every year. I've done a lot within the GTA MC community and the GTA community at large to raise money for charities. In my former crew, we raised over $16,000 for various charities. And I can tell you that Dirty Dragons was one of the biggest donors in that last charity drive. And that was over a year ago. I've been dying to have these guys on since then to thank them for that and find out more about, why that's important to them. So we'll certainly be talking about that today. I'm going to appear online real quick so that these guys can show. Wait, that's not how you do it. Do you even GTA, bro? Hold on, how do you do it? I'm going to click here. I'm going to appear online, and they can send me an invite. They have a friends session going. And I'll hop in there with them, and we will get the party started. Let's go. All right, there we go. I am now appearing online, so anybody from Dirty Dragons who's watching right now, if you have me on your friends list and you are in that friends lobby, please shoot me an invite, and I'll come join you, and we'll get going. And for those of you who are in Dirty Dragons MC, I would ask you to please set your mics to everyone chat. I am running the Bluetooth today, or not the Bluetooth, the Elgato today, so I should be able to hear everybody just in game chat. No need to go into party chat. I don't think if we have any issues with game chat, though, that's going to be our fallback position. We'll just slide into that party chat. So it should be good, though. Anybody who's in the chat right now, again, I want to say thank you very much for watching today. I really appreciate you, especially Lee. You, Ulf, I see you there with that green name. Channel sponsor Ulf. I see we got Cree in there as a channel moderator. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend, Cree. Like I said, I don't even know how many hours watching that trial with Cree over the past week or so. It's been absolutely fascinating, and I don't know. That's one of the great things about gaming. You know, you guys know Cree is somebody I spend a lot of time with. Firefox Kit's somebody I spend a lot of time with. These are people that I met through being in a GTA online motorcycle club. I was in a club called the Reaper Lords, and so, you know, Kit and Cree were as well. Kit was in the club for like 7 years. Cree was in for over 5 years. I was in for over 6 years, almost 7 years. So we were all longtime members. That's where we became really, you know, close friends, the closest you can become with anybody. And we, you know, met on the internet. We met in a gaming crew. We met in a GTAOnline motorcycle club, which, you know, again, to me makes it very special because I've experienced those bonds of friendship that you can develop in a motorcycle club, in online. You know, I often talk about the fact, if you had asked me 10 years ago if some of my best friends on the planet were going to be, you know, other gaming nerds that I met on the internet, I'd tell you were crazy. But now that I've experienced it, it's true. I mean, you spend hours a day potentially with these people when you have time, and you become very close. You get to know them, and I'm incredibly thankful for the time that I spent in a motorcycle club and the relationships that I made. You know, like I say, Kit and Cree are two of my best friends on the planet, two of the best people, you know, I've ever known in my life. I love them both dearly, and just super thankful for them. So, yeah, like I say, they're in the chat today, so show them some love. And, you know, always doing great work moderating on the streams. Cree's a brand new moderator. Kit's been a moderator for years. They make sure that everybody stays kind of in order. One thing that you'll find in the MC community, like everywhere else, there's teams basically, so you'll have lots of beef. I would just ask that you try to keep things respectful. Just respect the fact that today is about Dirty Dragons. Whether you love them, hate them, whatever, it's not about you today. It's about them today. So let's show some love. Let's show some respect. And if you absolutely got to talk trash, I would just say, yo, keep it for another day, right? And who knows, maybe you'll have an opportunity with your club to be on here someday as well, and hopefully people will show you the same level of respect. Yo, I didn't know you could go in here. What the I've been playing this game 8 years. I didn't know you could go in here. And there's a dude in here. Just stabbed him one time. That's crazy. I did not know you could go in that door. That is wild. That is wild. All right, let me check my invites real quick, and hopefully I'll have an invite from Dirty Dragons, and I will hop in that session, and we will get rocking here. Cool, Zon. Gotcha, Hollywood. On my way, man. Hollywood has sent me an invite. So we are heading out of here into the Dirty Dragons friend session, and that interview will be starting momentarily. Let's go. Kit is amazing. Cree is awesome. That's right. The beautiful Kit, the brilliant Cree. Two of the best people you could ever meet in your whole lives. Just amazing. Just amazing. Love them so much. What's up? Who we got in? Let's see who we got in the chat today. Let's do some shouts while we're loading here. We got Lady Salem in the chat. What's up, Lady Salem? We got Raw Life MC, another great club in GTAOnline. What do you guys think? Should we have Raw Life on here
right now?
Yeah. How you doing, bro?
I got Seth Fitzgerald in the chat. I got Harry Emmons in the chat. What's up? What's up? Welcome, guys. Alana James, welcome. Your local shadows, welcome. Rock, welcome. Detroit Bookie in the house. What's up? Rambo, welcome. Hey guys, can you hear me? I'm in the session. Let me set my mic to everybody chat. I said everybody set it to my everybody chat, then I didn't even do it.
Yeah, he's in now.
What's up, fellas?
Hey, what's up, Dirty Work? How you doing, bro?
I'm great. I'm great.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for being here, being ready. I appreciate you.
Hey, man, thanks for having us. We're just waiting on Gilmore. I think you know Gilmore. Yeah,
I know
he's
Gilmore.
on his way right now.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, yeah.
Great.
But besides that, we're all ready, man.
Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. Like I said, I've been wanting to have you guys on for a long time. So like I say, Hollywood, I really appreciate you helping me to pull it all together, get everybody on, and get this done. I'm excited for it.
Yeah, me too, man. You see, they try to set us back with that internet issue, but we here. You know, greatness still prevails. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we here.
That's it, bro. Yo, I forgot to mention that in the intro. Yeah, I lost internet for like a week. I live out in the country, right? So
right.
I have my internet basically runs off of cell towers. And the friggin' company decided to switch up their service plans and everything, and it literally shut my internet down for a week. So that put me out, and then I got hit with that damn China virus, and that threw off my schedule. And yeah, but hey, like you said,
oh man, man, damn,
we're doing it. We're doing it. We overcame it. We're good. All right, let me appear offline now, though, real quick. Oh, you guys can't hear. I'm sorry, Dirty Dragons. You guys can't hear me when I'm in this blue screen. I just want to appear offline so nobody can join on me. There we go.
Man, and a lot of the people in this club love, and I'm glad that you're bringing it to light, you know, more and more each day. You know what I'm saying? So.
No doubt, no doubt. Yeah, I'm sorry we missed a bunch of that. I was in the blue screen because I was appearing back offline, so nobody joins on me.
Oh, okay, yeah, you know, respect, yeah.
Let me get I want to get right here before I roll up on you guys. Make sure I get my respect all set up. There we go.
Yeah, no problem. We just outside, you know, on the block. You know what I'm saying? Big Central.
Yo, did you guys like that Halloween stuff they did?
Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah. That stuff was really wild.
Right.
I really like it. I hope they do a lot more of that. Maybe they'll have some turkeys running around. Turkeys running around for Thanksgiving.
Right.
Who knows, man? These are the same guys that had the plant to turn into an animal, you know what I'm saying, and all that other stuff. So who knows, you know what I mean? Right. They really could do whatever.
Right. Just turn us into turkeys, turn all the NPCs into turkeys. That would be great. All right, I'm rolling up on you guys now. You guys use the same clubhouse that I do down here in Central LS. I know that's your primary chapter. That's where you guys rock out of. So I love this spot, nice and centrally located.
This the land for real, man. We this is, like I said, I'm gonna say this right now before it started. We were the first club to have Central LS on our back. Our founder, Strange Outlaw, you know, he saw a lot of clubs putting, you know, North LS, you know, South LS, all that type of stuff. So he was like, what about, like, in the center of the map? What's the centralized area? You know what I'm saying? And he was just, all right, cool. We'll take Pillbox Hill and Little Soul, put it together, put Textile in there and Mission Row, and we just call that Central. What's up, brother? How you doing? But, yeah, we were the first, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we really territorial about this land, man, because it got a lot of history.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. And now, so now, was this your first chapter, or let me ask you this: do you go by chapters or charters, or something?
We go by chapters.
Chapters, okay. And so, like, I know you've had multiple chapters over the years. I even think you were on Xbox for a while, no?
Yeah, we were.
Okay. So I'm curious to know, just as we get started here, if you wouldn't mind, Hollywood, just kind of break it down a little bit, like the history of the club. When did you guys start? You know, tell me about the different chapters that you have, and yeah, just a little bit of an overview on the club, real quick.
Okay, well, basically, man, so I'm probably the best guy to explain this because in DD we have a system where, you know, a lot of clubs have, you get sponsored, and when you get sponsored, you know what I mean, you get shadowed by a full patch and stuff like that. Well, I was sponsored by Strange Outlaw, the founder of this club, so I know extensively about the history. I was in his first club, Guerreros, back in the day. He ended that club, and then he started this club, a club where basically it has Asian influence, but it is a multicultural club, basically, and
Gotcha.
we highlight that. We like having people from different areas. Where the Chinese culture and Asian culture comes in at is this area, because this area has a predominant area of like the Koreans, you know, like Korean population and stuff like that. So we build that into our storyline, where it's like we're coming into this area as a local motorcycle club trying to defend the people of this area from like the triads, the Chinese mob, you know what I mean, and stuff like that. But basically, man, that's the idea of the club, was just to have a club full of, you know, different people from all different backgrounds, all different races and stuff, but can all connect and get together, you know what I mean, camaraderie. Started in 2018 in February. We've been around for a long, long time. Been through various things, you know, various different changes and stuff like that. In this club, presidency, it works kind of like presidency. It's a democracy at the end of the day, you know what I mean? People get voted in, and as times pass, you know, different presidents come in. I'm the fourth president in DD's lineup, but I've been in DD since the creation of DD, and like a lot of people have been in since that, like Gilmore and you know what I mean. We have a lot of old seasoned veteran guys here. Like that's the thing in the MC communities. A lot of people pop around, you know, they own pogo sticks, they're jumping from different, you know, places, but a lot of people here, if you're willing to accept DD, bro, like, you know, and truly trust everyone as your brother, you'll find this is your home, bro, you know what I mean. A lot of people stay here, you know what I'm saying.
I like that. Yeah, Gilmore. I knew Gilmore before he joined. I can't remember what club he was in. I want to say
he was in Tribe. Yeah.
Okay, Tribe. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I used to shoot with them all the time. But I'd run into Gilmore, and Gilmore would be like, "What are you doing, man?" I'd be like, "I'm chilling." He'd be like, "You chilling?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm chilling." We wouldn't shoot at each other.
Right,
or like,
good,
or
yeah.
like, you know what I'm saying? Or like, you know, if we felt like shooting, we would shoot. But usually it was just very chill. And I always had a lot of respect for him. Thought he was a very mature, very cool guy. So I was happy to see him find a new home after Tribe. And like you said, the fact he's been rocking out with you guys now for almost 3 years, I think speaks a lot to the club. And it sounds like you guys change presidents like every 8 to 12 months kind of thing. That's probably a good way to run a club, so that it's not like just all about one guy. You're changing up the blood, changing up the vision, and keeping people energized. Do you find that to be the case?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't even put a time limit on it. We kind of just like, what people fail to realize in this community is that life happens, bro. You know, I'm not fucking, you know, getting paid for doing this. You know, none of us are back here. You know what I'm saying? We gotta go, you know, do our real life shit, our real life duty. Some of us got kids in this MC. You know what I mean? This is real. This is a real life comes first MC. What people forget is like a lot of motherfuckers say that shit, but then they turn their back on you when you come back. You know what I mean? You can ask anybody in this chat. You know, a lot of them may have to take a nomad status, but they come back and they treat it just like family, bro. You know what I mean? It's never no disconnect, because once you earn this on your back, it's with you. You know what I'm saying? We with you. You know what I mean? So, but that's what happens to a lot of the presidents. Like, I know it's what happened with me is that, I'm sorry about that. I know what's happened with me is that I just had a lot of life issues. You know what I mean? Life happens, and you know what I mean? I was getting new jobs, you know. Strange, you know, he had personal stuff going on, and not necessarily personal, but just like, you know, life happens, bro. So that's sometimes you need a refresh, but that's always a good thing, because somebody always has something new to offer to the table. You know what I mean?
Yeah. How do you kind of keep people going? Like, I've been off of GTA now, like I say, for almost probably 2-3 weeks because of the internet and the Rona, and then the new GTAs came out. I haven't been playing that much, but bro, I gotta be honest, like I haven't missed it. 8 years later, you know what I'm saying? Like 8 years later, how do you keep the guys fired up, getting online, still wanting to do the thing every day?
Dude, I still don't know, man. It's a master thing. I mean, let's be real. I always say activity comes in waves, bro, because it does.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's just natural human nature for people to get bored on stuff. But that's why in this club we don't just play GTA with each other. These guys are my friends, bro.
Yeah.
Like these guys are my brothers. It's deeper than that. We play other games. When new recruits come in here, we ask them, "Oh, what other games do you play?" Because 9 times out of 10, sometimes we're gonna play some other shit. You know what I mean? The club is wherever we are together. And if that's Red Dead, then that's Red Dead. If that's Call of Duty, that's Call of Duty. But as long as we're playing together, camaraderie, that's the brotherhood that keeps going around. You know, GTA is just one fathom of it. It's the fathom that started it, and you always come home to it. You always come back to it. You always check up on it. But you need to take a break every now and then because people get burnt out. What do? Sometimes we tell people, you know what I mean? If we notice that we've been shooting a lot, and posted more content about shooting and less about us, then we will make a week or 2 weeks or however we feel like, and we'll make people stop. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We'll tell people, don't post nothing about that. The only thing that should be on your stories should be stuff supporting the club and brother and stuff. We take weeks off. That's how you switch up the pace. You know, people come up with ideas for RP content, and we do that as well. You know what I mean? The thing is like we just welcome ideas. You know what I'm saying? We all sit down and we plan them out.
I think that's great. I think that's great. Way to keep it fresh and like not get focused so much on one thing. You know, having been in a club before with a lot of different members, not everybody wants to shoot 24/7. You got some guys, that's all they want to do. That's all they want to do is shoot, right? But then you got other guys who don't, and you got to kind of keep that balance where it's like to the shooters, look, guys, you can't be dragging us into wars every friggin' day. Sometimes we just want to ride and chill and, you know, that kind of thing. You got to maintain that balance. Do you find that kind of tension in the club sometimes?
Oh yeah, but you know I welcome all. Some brothers around here. I'm looking at them right now. They know who they are. You know, some of them like to shoot more, and some of them like y'all know who y'all are. You know what I mean? But I welcome them both, man. And what I've found with like finding people who like to shoot more after they've met me and they understand my point of view, because how I like to move in this game is like how you see it on TV. You know what I'm saying? Or how you see it if you may have experienced it where you're from, depending on where you're from. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to move smart. You know, you can't be doing shit dumb. You got to know that if you're moving in any session that you're reflecting this patch. You know what I'm saying? You're reflecting what we do here, what we stand for. So you can't be out here just doing reckless and foolish shit. And people who shoot a lot, they're in this club that's like, oh man, who I know their normal response would be, oh, let's just fucking go ham. And they even being like, nah, let's just chill out. And I'm like, okay, they fully understand that there's a time and a place to do shit. You got to handle your shit like a businessman. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt, no doubt. Yeah, it's important to like just respect your brothers and what they want to do, and you can't just always be trying to push an agenda. Sometimes you got to fall back and just say, hey, this is what the boys want to do. They want to do something different today. I'm going to rock with that instead of trying to impose what I want to do all the time. That's part of like how you maintain family, I think. And it sounds like you guys are doing that. That's dope. Hey, would you introduce me to the fellows that you got here in Hollywood? Just to confirm, you're president of the club, right? I don't think I even said that yet.
Yes, I'm Hollywood Kuzan, president of Ddmc. Yeah, I'm gonna let them introduce themselves, man. They are some grown-ass men, man. I'm tired of talking. I'll let them talk.
Let's do it.
I talked enough. Starting with Justice. See, unfortunately, I'm gonna just say this before I let them introduce themselves. My VP isn't here today. Rock, you know, we miss you, buddy. We miss you, brother.
He's
in the live stream, I think.
All
but
right,
yeah,
he's in the way.
He's not here right now. And our tail gunner either, as far as our hierarchy, and our other enforcer Ghost. We miss you too, brother. But yeah, I'm gonna let everybody else introduce themselves. Go ahead, starting with Rambo, and then go down the hierarchy that's here, and then the patch members can go. And then go ahead.
What's up, Dirty? I'm Rambo, Sergeant at Arms.
Hey, Rambo.
Just recently got it, probably a month ago or so. Been putting in the work, man. Been in the club, probably working on 10 months, almost 10 months now. I've been in the community for a shit fucking time. I mean, it's probably been since 2014, 2013. So I've seen about everything you can see and done about everything you've done. I fucking come to this club, man, and what I noticed first off when I joined this club was just the camaraderie and brotherhood together, man, and it's definitely something special. a lot of these other clubs, they talk about, quality over quantity. Well, that's how it actually is here. And you ain't gonna see a lot of guys here, but that's the reason. It's because we all are here for the life. We're not here for the short time. We're here for the long time. And that's a little bit about me. And good meeting you, man.
Likewise. Thank you, Rambo. Appreciate you. Who's up next?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. I'm Mongol, Mad Mongol. I'm the head enforcer for Dirty Dragons. I've been in the community for about 2 years. And basically, once I've joined them, my boys, my brothers, things changed. Because I used to be nothing but shooting and stabbing people. But once I joined Dirty Dragons, it showed something different. The brotherhood and everything that comes with it. It's not just like every other club where they just shoot all the time. We all chill, it's like a vibe check around here.
No doubt. That's great.
And I really appreciate my brothers for letting me in. And I appreciate you, Worka.
Hell yeah.
Right.
Appreciate you coming out, Mongol. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Who do we got next?
Hey, I'm Justice. I'm the prospect manager.
Hey, Justice.
I've probably been here a bit over a year now. So me as a prospect, hold on.
Oh, we lost him.
Oh man, something happened. He might have cut out. All right, we'll just. I don't know what happened. But,
That's all right. We'll keep it pushing. It sounded like he had maybe something happen IRL. We'll come right back to him.
We'll come back.
wants
We'll
to
come
jump
back
in?
to him. Yeah.
Oh.
We can just. Oh, Viking.
Viking gonna be next.
Yeah. I'll go in. First of all, just want to thank you for letting us be on here. Big respect to you.
Of course.
Either way, my name is Viking. I'm one of the enforcers. I've been in the community for about, 2 years. But the thing is, this is my first MC. And luckily, I've joined this community and joined this great club. And I don't know, man. The why I've stayed here is probably just that the role play aspect. And I don't know, the way I bond with these guys, I try to get on most of the days and just be here and represent the club. But yeah, that's it, basically.
That's dope. Thank you, man. I assume where you from, Finland or Norway?
No, I'll tell you, I'm actually one of the few guys from Scandinavia. But you're right, I'm
Fair
from
enough.
Sweden.
Yeah. Fair enough. I figured. Okay.
Swear,
Yeah,
but I'm from Sweden.
I recognize a little bit of the accent as a Scandinavian accent. You got the Viking in the name. Very cool.
Yeah.
Thank you for making time, man. I appreciate it.
No worries.
Hey, our vice president is actually here now. Ron just pulled up. So.
What's up, Rock? VP.
Hey, Rock. Make sure you're appearing offline.
Yo.
Make sure you're appearing
Hey,
offline.
man. And make sure your mic is set to everybody.
Offline. You're appearing offline.
I'm good now. What up, there?
Well, go ahead. Introduce yourself.
Yeah, welcome,
What's up,
Rock.
man? I'm Rock, VP for Dirty Dragons. Been here over almost a year now. I've been in the MC community for quite a minute since Black Wasp was a thing.
Wow.
I fucking shot them motherfuckers a lot too. But yeah, been here for a minute.
That's wild. Yeah, that brings back memories. Well, welcome, and thank you for making time, Rock. Glad you could make
No problem, man. Well, thank you. Thank you for having us.
How are you
Definitely
doing?
earned you a spot. Hey.
Okay, I guess I can introduce.
Long time no see, Dirty.
What's up, bro? Good to see you.
Yeah, so I'm Ddmc Gilmore, bro. I'm a patch member. I've been in the club for the past 3 and a half, 3 years. I can't really pin it down. I've been ups and downs in this MC, but damn, we're still strong, Yeah, and that's really it about me. I like to, yeah.
I appreciate you making time, Gilmore.
No problem. I was gonna rush home, sorry I was late.
No problem. You made it. Yeah.
Shit, me too, homie. I was out of town.
We got Bod back?
I gotta introduce myself.
Yes, please.
I'm Bard. Been in the MC community for about 3 years. Been in this club for about 10 months soon. this club is the only club I can truly fair that I will say that treats everyone properly, take care of everyone around them, even when shit happens in game and off the game. So one of the clubs that really counts for you or are there for you when it really matters.
That's great. That's great to hear about. I'm glad you're finding that kind of experience here. That's dope.
Yeah.
Is that everybody that we got here right
Well,
now?
We missed Justice, but I'll kind of do his intro until he gets back. His PlayStation froze. But he's basically our prospect manager. He said he'd been here a little over a year. He's from Australia. Good, solid brother, man. I don't know what else he would say here, but I know we've looked out for that guy. He's looked out for us, man. And I just want to say too, if you notice, majority of these guys, they've been here for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Sit down. You know what I mean? Because that's what this club does to you, bro. It's like a hug, bro. You know what I'm saying? It make you kind of want to stay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no doubt about it. So I think one of the things that makes the MC community special in general is like all the little traditions we have, all the little symbology. Like there's a lot of stuff that comes into the game from the streets and clubs in real life and that kind of thing, and all the little traditions that they have. It helps you to feel like you're part of a brotherhood, like you're part of something special. Let's talk about some of those little things that you do within this club to help the fellas like feel like they're part of something.
All right,
I noticed. Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. No, you go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say, like, you know, I can see the bikes back there. You're all rocking the yellow. You got the yellow pride. I'm noticing the tattoos on the fellas. Like, just those little things. Talk to me a little bit about those little ties that kind of bind you together.
Okay, so yeah, the club colors are yellow and red. You know what I mean? Everybody already knows. The cat's out of the bag. No need to say anymore. Yes, our patch draws inspiration from East Bay Dragons. We're not East Bay Dragons, but it draws, you know what I mean, comparison.
Yeah.
Some of the things people say the most are just so funny. They're just like, you guys are just East Bay Dragons knockoff, but we're not doing anything like East Bay Dragons. If you actually do your research on East Bay Dragons, they're a primary African-American club, but nobody ever does their research on shit. They just be talking shit. You know how it is, especially on the internet. But, you know what I mean? Once you can get over that fact, you can actually enjoy it and just understand that this is a video game at the end of the day, you know what I mean? And we're taking inspiration, you know what I mean? But yellow and red, that's our colors. I'm about to show you something. I'm about to show you all the club tattoos because I have all of them. Viking does too. If I can, I gotta find which outfit number it is. Hold on. Okay, so yeah, on my left arm over here, it's a katana and sword, and basically well, first let me preface by saying, you know how some clubs in the MC community have tattoos, you know what I mean, to represent, you know, either a position you've gotten or just you being in the club, period, or might be something that's, you know, a tradition to your club. This idea was thought of by Strange Outlaw. It's always been a thing in DDMC since the creation of this club, but basically my left arm, you get the katana and the sword with the dragon wrapped around it. It basically just signifies that you're patched. You made it to DD, you know, and after you get patched in, after you do your ceremony at the tower, then we take it to the tattoo place and you get your dragon tat. The one on my right arm, the black dragon tat, the warlord tat, this tat signifies just your stripes that you've earned in the club. Usually you get it after you win a big battle or you've done just crazy crazy work for the club. You know what I mean? You got a lot of stripes. If you look, you probably can't really see it, but on my rib there's a small dragon tattoo. It's called the Mushu tat. Basically, Mushu from like Mulan, you know, the little dragon, you know what I'm saying? It basically signifies that you were in the club when the club was at one of its weakest points. Because there was a time where DD had only like 4 members, you know what I mean? After having a big group of members and they all just left, like a good wave. And we had 4 members. It was like me, Gilmore, Virus, who's not here today, but yeah, so that's why some few members have that tattoo. They have the dragon tat. And then this is the one everybody wants, you know, the black dragon on the back tat, and this signifies that you're a lifer. You've been in the club for longer than a year.
That's great.
Well, we've been in the club a year, so yeah.
I love that.
Sorry, keep hitting my damn interaction button. I'm trying to invite people. But yeah, I can't. Anybody else want to say anything? Things that traditions that we do. Anybody want to talk about the CO Tower? How we test these prospects? Anybody want to talk about that? Justice is back.
I'm back. I can talk about that.
Project manager job right there.
Yeah, you want to explain our process to them?
Yeah, apologies for leaving, boys. My kid decided to throw a toy at my PlayStation, completely messed it up. So,
Welcome back.
but everyone's, it's got kids.
Be like
That's
that.
fun. So, apologies. Yeah, with our prospecting period too, we're very selective, like the boys are saying. We just don't let really anybody in. Like a lot of clubs, they like letting shooters in, or people just, people just follow certain things. They just kind of let in just to get the numbers up. We're not like that at all. We really don't care about numbers or if you can shoot or not. Our first kind of thing when you first join this club is a support. Like we just it's kind of just a vibe check sort of thing to make sure everyone gets along with you and make sure this club is for you, because that's very important to us. We want to be part of a club that everyone actually gets along with, because I'm sure everyone's been part of a club where people just don't get along with them. And so we just want to make an environment where everyone is friendly, everyone really cares for each other, because that's one thing I really love about the club. Everyone gets along with each other really well, and if anyone's got any shit going on, they're always there for each other.
I hate you, dude.
That's great. And let me ask you this: if somebody wanted to join Dirty Dragons, how do they go about it? What's in terms of like, do you have a website? Do you have an Instagram? How should they approach
Instagram.
your club to express their interest in?
So you can get at us at 44. Hold on, let me have it in front of me so I'm saying it the right way. So basically, I mean, if you follow any of us on Instagram, it's usually just Ddmc and whatever our names is. If you're looking at the stream, but I know mine's on there is Ddmc Kuzan, Kuzan. But if you're on Instagram and you type in 44.dirtydragonsmc, that's the club page. DM it. Say you're interested in joining, we'll send you an application, fill that out, and then we'll get right back to you and let you know, you know what I mean, what's going down, you know what I'm saying, if you can proceed with you coming in and starting your process and becoming the dragon. But I just want to say one more thing too, piggyback on what Justice said, that is something that I enforced a lot when I was in, when I became president, is to not get people based on what they can do in terms of shooting and stuff like that, because I've been in clubs, and I'm sure many people, if you're in the MC community and you're watching this stream, you've been in clubs where you're like, oh man, you see a guy online in a party and you don't really like that guy, but you don't want to say it because you don't want to cause no problems and stuff like that. But the environment becomes toxic when it's like that. That's why in the beginning, if you don't fit the vibe, then we just let them kindly know. We're like, yeah, man, you just don't really fit the vibe of this club. But there's no disrespect and nothing. This is some people fit in better with others, and it's better to acknowledge that early before a person gets in and it starts to become and make ripples down the line. I feel like that is how some clubs end up breaking apart in the future. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Without proper screening in the beginning. So
it's funny. I usually give clubs a little bit of advice before the live stream. I didn't bother with you guys because I could tell, you have that sincere kind of just authentic vibe about you. But I really try to stress to a lot of clubs that are going to be on to make sure that you be yourself. Like, don't come on this series and try to put out what you want people to think you are. Put out who you are, so that when somebody applies and wants to join, like if they're really vibing with you, if they're listening to you, and they really are about like what you're doing, you're gonna get better applicants. You don't want to get 100 people asking to join you, and them all be bums thinking that it's something that it isn't, or just come in and upset the whole vibe in your club. You want people that are gonna fit in. So, but again, you guys don't have that issue. You guys are definitely just rocking out like you normally do. So, no need to even address it.
And if we do, we're gonna call you out on that shit.
Yeah,
it's being fake.
What the thing is, you're not gonna make it past the first bit here, so you're gonna be like that.
Yeah, I always make a joke and say we are like college, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? With these exception rates, we like Yale. You know what I'm saying? I gotta work hard on your essays.
And so, Rambo, talk to me about the role of the Sergeant at Arms within the club and what kind of responsibilities you have.
So basically, just my role in Sergeant at Arms is just to kind of keep everybody in line, making sure they're keeping up with the bylaws, because here recently, kind of back in the day, Ddmc had some rules and regulations that kind of fit that community's in, but I was a more traditional one percenter, and you know, the outlook of the club is going more traditional as we go in the future. And so basically, my thing is just keeping them, you know, up with the bylaws, make sure everybody's in line, contacting other clubs that, you know, if there's an issue out here in Los Santos or anywhere else, contacting them, letting them know, hey, you know, this and that. But other than that, I just kind of make sure everything stays afloat and make sure nobody's breaking rules and everybody's happy. Because if they're not, then I'm not going to be happy, and they don't want to deal with me when I'm not happy.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
That's a big fact.
Rock, talk to me about the combat standards for the club. So, you know, I always talk about the fact that like 1% has, you know, kind of a strict interpretation, but that every club's bylaws, you know, has their own little, you know, wrinkle on it. Some clubs like will allow a musket, some clubs will allow a marksman pistol, some clubs will allow, you know, different things, that kind of thing. Talk to us about your club's combat standards.
It's completely 1% ARs. And pistols and shotguns. We do allow the musket too. In this club, well, we are a right first, shoot second club unless provoked. If someone fucking keep pointing a gun at us 2 times or 3 times, we drop them. Or at least running up to us with a knife, we drop them. Because fuck, you're gonna run up with a knife and let you stab me? Yeah, exactly. Right. Nah, fuck that. So yeah. Like if anyone points a gun at me, I know these guys will have my back and drop them.
Yeah, no
Simple
doubt.
as that.
Viking,
but we
what
are
do you
1%.
All right, cool. No, I appreciate that explanation. Viking, what do you think about what he just said about like people running up with a knife and a gun? Why are we so protective in this community of our pixels? Like, I don't know about you, but like I know when people pull out a gun around me or pull out a knife around me, like I instantly I'm like, oh shit, like I'm taking no L's. Like I don't want to, like I know I'm gonna respawn, but I don't care. I don't want anybody like disrespecting my character. Where do you think that comes from, Viking? What's that about?
I don't really know, but the thing is, at first, since Rock mentioned, we're shoot second club, and I mean, like, let's say someone rolled up, it wasn't, unless they really shot at us, that we did something, and I guess we got tired of it, because, I mean, to be fair, we got loads of randoms and other MCs just coming up, and for no specific reason, just fooling around, and I mean, I think we basically got tired of it, and just, you know, I mean, we come around something over here. We all want some respect, and I mean, that's all basically.
Yeah.
So,
But for me, it's the patch I have on my back. Because I put so much work to get that shit on my back, and I'm not letting no one to fucking stab that shit or shoot it.
Yep. That's how I always felt in a club, too. That's how I always felt in a club. I didn't really, you know, again, I think if it was just my character, I probably wouldn't care so much. But, like, with the club, I didn't want anybody, like, disrespecting the patch. So that makes a lot of sense. Yeah,
everyone
I think
that got there worked hard to get it.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, Bod, talk about that respect that's within the MC community. This is obviously big in the real world. You know, why has it carried into this community in GTA Online, do you think?
How can I say it, put in the English words, but so there's a lot of people just usually mess about when they do stuff, toy around, but when you have some people you can call friends or family almost. Like the respect has to be mutual, like where you give them, where you show it. And I feel like carrying it into a game where you can show the respect and taking it into the game, giving the respect and just having the, it's hard to put in words, but showing that it's there across the people and showing that you can care and be respectful at the same time.
For sure, for sure. Hollywood, what do you think of that? Why is the respect factor something that is so deep within the GTA MC community?
I think it's just because, like, I always say, like, you ever try explaining this shit to, like, people who don't play GTA? You know,
never.
You ever, like,
I don't
sat
talk
down
to nobody about it.
So
Nope.
if you ever try doing that, you know what I'm saying? You know, they kind of look at you crazy, but I guess that respect just comes from everyone that's in this community. they love this community. They love a piece of it. That's why they're here. That's why, you know, people take breaks and shit, but they come back. They always come back. This community has a hold on people, and that thrives people to want to have that respect for people. And when they see people showing that in the public or doing things that they like, doing things that they see, it makes a fellow camaraderie. Like, even though, like, some people beef, the respect is so deep that I know that in some cases, like, even if you beef with some people, I know we've beefed with some people in the past, but we even still hit those guys up and be like, yo, that was good, it was whatever, you know, if both sides fight fair, you know what I'm saying? That's how deep the respect is throughout this community, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no doubt about it. Gilmore, talk to me about, you've been in the community for a while. What's different about Dirty Dragons? Like, you've been here now for a few years. Like, what is it that keeps you coming back day in, day out, waving the flag?
I gotta say, man, it's just a home, bro. You know what I mean? It's family. It's fucking respect to one another. You know what I mean? It's hard to get that in this community, which I jumped around a bit. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I've shot you in the past. I've shot many people in the past. But like, at the end of the day, like, whenever you find a good MC like Ddmc, and you got each other's back, and it's not just like no fake shit.
Yeah.
You're down. You can be down for that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a quite straightforward person. You give me respect, I give you respect. You know what I mean? But these guys give me nothing but respect, so I can't show it back. I will never drop my colors. You know what I mean? And that's how we are here. And that's the best part about Ddmc. When people say we're here for life, we're here for life. I've been here for almost 3 years on a video game. You know what I mean? But we all do it. All the MCs do it, which is beautiful at the same time.
I think that's great. Mungo, talk to me about your time in the MC community. What is it about the community in general, like playing GTA as a biker? What made you want to do that?
Well, I mean, it really all started because, like, I bought a bike in real life, and then I saw like a thing on Facebook, and I was just like, you know what? I want to try that. And I started it out, did all my prospecting and stuff like that, met some really good friends, and from then, at first, you know, I wasn't that good at almost anything. I didn't understand any of the rules, stuff like that, and over time, I eventually learned the rules, met good brothers, good families, all kinds of stuff like that.
Yeah. So you ride in real life. Do you feel like anything you learn in the game in terms of like the community and the politics and that kind of thing carries over into real life? Like, are you more conscious now when you're out riding in real life about different clubs and that kind of thing based on what you've seen in GTA, or is it the other way around?
It's definitely the other way around. In real life, it's more definitely don't fuck up.
Yeah.
But yeah, and in a game, it's a game. That's pretty much it.
You can respawn in GTA
Mm-hmm.
Online. You don't
Pretty
respawn
much.
in real life.
Yes, sir.
Mess around, try to patch pick the wrong guy.
Going 100 down the highway and fall down. Oh, I'm fine.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, so Hollywood, tell me about the bikes over there. Like I said, I noticed a consistent theme. Can we go check those out?
Yeah, we can. So, all right, see, all right. This is kind of a new thing we sprung on. So, first I'm gonna put it on. It has not been a new thing that we've had a club bike, but we have changed it over to the bobber, to the zombie bobber. So originally it was the bagger, because people like the bagger. I ain't gonna lie, people like the look of the bagger. I hate the bagger because it's a slow piece of shit. I hate it.
Get it on the club
so,
bike, huh?
You haven't
yeah,
seen
I
it properly
do.
then.
So we basically just recently, you know, we fine tuning it, but we basically made that the prospects bike because it actually makes sense if you think about it. You want to grind to be able to drive whatever bike you want. You know what I'm saying? But until you get there, you got to take that and you got to use that. That's got to be your trusty thing. All of these guys had to do it. You know what I mean? I had to do it. You had to have a bagger start. That's the only bike you could ride. You know what I mean? But now we're transitioning to having bobbers with yellow and red, you know what I mean, as the coloring for it. But we only bust these out like if we're going on events, if we have an interview like this, like stuff like that. Normal day-to-days, you could ride whatever bike you want once you're patched, you know what I mean?
Okay. Okay, so this is just kind of showing out then. This is like your show bike or your
Yeah.
test bike. Got you.
Some people,
Yeah. Because when we pull up to events, you know, people are going to see the yellow and red coming down, you know what I mean? The dragons, you know what I'm saying? Shenron, you know what I mean? Coming down the street, you know what I'm saying? And then they're like, okay, I see y'all. I like the form, fellas, you know what I mean?
That's right. That's right. Now, Justice, what bikes do prospects get to ride in the club? Or are there different levels, like hang around a prospect, that kind of thing?
From a support to prospect, they're stuck with the bagger pretty much until they make full patch. We do also have a truck called the Bison, which we sometimes get them to pull out and just drive members around and stuff like that. But it's obviously something they can only pull out when a member tells them to. Other than that, they stick to the bagger usually.
Gotcha, like a follow vehicle?
Yeah, it's like a
for
club. Yeah, it's like a club
that
vehicle.
club
It's the
truck,
Bison. We use it for like content and shit too. You know what I mean? Because it can fit 6 people in the car. And you know, we like to ride heavy and shit. So sometimes if we're doing like resupply missions or like even this business battle, for example, because we got to keep the RP alive, bro. A lot of people want to shit on RP, but let's be real. You get on these games to escape, bro, and that's okay. You know, real life sucks sometimes, bro. It's some bullshit. You know what I mean? You get handed the life card, and you just got to deal with it. So that's fine. Come in here and let's escape, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we do. So that's how we get our content. You got to find ways around it. You know what I'm saying? So we'll get a Bison. We'll have a prospect driving like 2 patch members to a Jones, snap a picture of that. Boom. That's instantly a quotable right there. You know what I'm saying?
And sometimes that can be very nerving for the support and a prospect driving you around. Because sometimes the guys will hop in the back of the truck and they don't want to fucking accidentally knock you off. Because it gets very nerve-wracking. So you got to make sure you're paying attention to your surroundings, make sure no one's crashing into you. Because the last thing you want is fucking patch members flying around the road and accidentally killing them.
Sure.
Then having to explain to Cruzon or myself, hey, what happened to the off-road patch? Oh, he died. How? He fucking fly out the Bison.
Yep.
That's a
Real,
bad
like,
look. That's
role-playing
definitely a
shit
bad
like
look. Yeah. So, let me, do you guys want to go for a ride real quick?
Yes, we can go for a ride. I was just going to say right now, Rambo has to leave right now. He has to go, so I'm going to let him close, say his piece.
Rambo.
Everybody else
Thank
mount
you,
up.
Saj.
It's good meeting you, man.
Likewise. Thanks for coming out, Saj.
Yes, sir. Hey, brothers, y'all take it easy. Y'all for sure, man.
All right,
Yeah,
dog.
you too.
Be safe.
Catch you, Rambo. Thanks, Kevin.
All right, let's
somebody I see
mount
out
up.
there in the community. Nice to see him in a
We'll
session.
go around this way. Keep it slow, boys. Yep. Take our time.
I'm going to fall in behind you guys so I can see you in formation, see that yellow flying down the road. You just take them out whenever you're ready, Hollywood.
Okay, I think we're just going to ride around the map, but we'll ride down by the basketball court so you can kind of see like more central the parts that we highlight in our pictures and stuff. Yep. So all right, guys, gotta put my tunes on. All right, let's get it. We're gonna do this left.
That NPC stopped to check you guys out.
The locals, homie. You already know.
Yeah, that's what we call them, the CO locals, you know what I'm saying, the central locals. Keep going straight, boys.
So Hollywood, one of the things that I wanted to talk about while we were on the stream today is the incredible generosity that your club showed when we did the Save the Children fundraiser last year.
Yes.
I'm embarrassed that I didn't check it before the stream, but I'm certain it was over $500 that you guys raised as a club. Talk to me about the significance of that and why you wanted to do that as a club, why you felt like that was important and a priority for you guys to participate.
Get over on the left lane, guys. Okay, well, first I want to preface this by saying, I think Gilmore just disconnected. Yep. Hold on. Okay. Sorry about that. All right, we're going to take this left right here. I just want to preface this by saying, so this, when we first heard about that, it was brought to us by Menace, one of our senior members here. Menace, if you're in the stream, bro, we miss you, brother. He had got sick. He had caught COVID, so he's just been recovering. But he first came to us and told us about it, and started donating, and then we all started to pitch in and put together in there. And I mean, how could you not, man? You know what I'm saying? It's for a good cause. Take this left right here. It's for a good cause, and that's what we need to be doing in this community. We need to be figuring out ways to use this stuff that we spend so much fucking time on and have so much pride in to give back to the world. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about like to just like your community, but just like, you know, to the world, period. You know what I mean? So little things like that, this club is definitely going to support. You know what I mean? So just keep going straight. We can pick up the speed a little bit too, boys. But yeah.
Well, yeah, I think that's beautiful, Hollywood, and it's just worthy of tremendous respect. And I just want everybody in the chat, like I said, to know that you know, this club, these guys, they dug deep for that charity, and that money goes a long way. The money that was donated is used to help kids who are victims of child trafficking, to help kids who, like you look at what's going on in Haiti with the earthquakes, and Syria with wars, and all these different places where, you know, little children, they don't have any say in any of that, in what happens to them. They're just along for the ride. And so to have this organization, Save the Children, out there doing everything they can to try to feed children, keep them safe, provide them with housing and all of that kind of thing, it's a really beautiful cause. So I want to say thank you very much again to you guys personally for, you know, digging deep and sacrificing so much personally to really have a big impact like that. I thought that was a beautiful thing.
We all work jobs, you know what I mean? Everybody in this club, you know, we got things, you know, everybody in this club, you know, we got good hearts, man. We good peoples, but, you know, thank you for bringing stuff to light. That's what I'm saying. It just needs somebody capturing this stuff. I always say, we're doing something here, but there's not enough coverage. So it takes people like you that are covering it, you know what I mean, putting it out there and letting more people see it, that allows great things to be done. So we appreciate you, you know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that very much. Yeah, man, I can tell you, I mean, I always kind of ask people, like, you know, I see people trying to get popular, right, on Instagram and shit. Like, they're sending me their, like, comment and share bullshit in my DMs all the time and all that. And I'm like, bro,
I fucking hate that.
I know, right? But I just always look at it like, for what? For what? Why? Why do you want to be popular? Like, why? Just so you can get likes? Just so that people can look at you like, oh, look how popular this dude is? Like, what are you going to do with it, right? If you get a platform,
hey, stop, boys. Rock went down.
You get a platform, a little bit of following, that kind of thing. Like, I can't imagine not wanting to do some good with it. And I'm not saying you got to be an angel. I mean, I'm a dickhead sometimes. You know, I'm a fucking asshole to people when I feel like they got it coming. Okay. But like, I feel like once you have a little bit of a following, like, why wouldn't you put out good things in the universe and try to, like, you know, I don't know, share a little bit of that, like try to have some benefit in the real world. So that's one thing I love about this community, is every time I've ever put together any kind of charity or anything like that, it goes all the way back to like 2015. I think we helped the kid get a liver transplant. Community raised like dope, close to $10,000. Yeah, like a ton of money. You know, it goes back a long time, and we've done, you know, a ton of charity events over the years, and the MC community always steps up huge, thousands of dollars.
Man, that's great, man.
Yeah, I always feel like, again, just for me personally, it feels like all this time that we spend gaming and just riding around and shooting and that kind of thing, it kind of justifies it a little bit. Like, okay, so you put effort into, you know, building an organization, building a friends network and that kind of thing, and now it kind of makes sense. It makes it worthwhile because you're doing good in the real world. So I think that's something the MC community in general should be proud of, because over the years we've raised a ton of money for a bunch of good causes. And so next time somebody tells you waste too much time fucking around on a video game, you can point to the thousands of dollars as a community that we've raised to help children. You know what I mean?
Thanks.
So I think it's really dope that you guys participated in that. I really do.
Yeah, man, and we're looking forward to stuff in the future, you know. Just let us know, you know what I mean?
No doubt. Yeah, next one's coming up. I got a new organization picked out. I'm going to be doing another one. This will be independent of my club, but my old club. I'll be doing it myself, and I think we're going to do something great. I got a phenomenal organization picked out. I don't want to talk too much about it yet, but it's coming. Okay. It'll be after the holidays. We'll let people get clear.
All right, bet.
Holiday
let us know.
Yeah, I will. Thank you. So yeah, so this so out here riding in GTA, what do you guys wish that Rockstar would add to the game to make the experience of being on 2 better?
Okay, hold
Turn
on.
singles only.
NPCs not being too fucking random.
Okay, I was about to say, they need to stop adding shit, because every time they keep adding shit, they keep fucking shit up. I'm sorry. I'm going to be blunt about it. I've been waiting for this talk, because I really feel like Rockstar needs to care about the MC community a little bit more, man. We play your game a lot. You know what I mean? A lot. We try to make this shit triple platinum, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like we've been disrespected, bro. Like, prime example. Y'all just added an update. I bet you my cut is still broken. I bet you when I wear my flat cut, it's still all fucked up and shit. That's what I'm saying, man. Come on, man. Don't do us dirty like that. You got to conform to where having to have to do glitches and stuff to get what we want, and then you take those away from us. Like, you know what I mean? Something got to give, man. We putting money in y'all pockets. You know what I mean? And all we ask for is just a little bit more diversity, bro. That's all. You're going to have our money. When GTA 6 come out, everybody can talk their shit about it, but they're going to buy it. You know what I mean? They're going to buy it. If you're in this community, you're going to buy it, bro. It doesn't matter when it comes out. It could come out when Jesus comes back in the second coming. You're going to buy it. You know what I mean? It's just a fact.
About it. No
So they
doubt
just care a little bit more. So for me, I would say stop adding shit. Just fix the bugs that are in the shit. Stop making the NPCs turn into drunk drivers on command. That shit is just crazy. Already since we've been driving here, we've had to deal with like 8 drunk drivers. This has been insane. Like, you know. Everybody else. I'm sorry. I went off wild there. I'm sorry.
I definitely think they could definitely add more bikes and different biker cuts, but definitely they need to fix the patch.
What kind of bikes would you like to see in here, Mongol?
Definitely like a street glide, bigger bikes. Like, you compare the Bagger to the Sovereign, and it's just like super small.
Yeah.
Whenever it's obviously the Bagger is supposed to be a road glide.
Right.
And it's just like,
And the Sovereign's like
what
a big
is
electric
this?
glide. Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. What do you ride in real life?
I ride a Yamaha. I used to ride a Road King, but deer ran out and went right into the ditch.
Oh no, that's the worst.
Yep.
Yeah, Road King's a big bitch. That's a hard thing to get out of the way in a hurry. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
It
was like riding a couch, though.
Yeah, that's the thing about the Road King.
Get over into the right lane.
It's like a big. It's literally like being on a couch, and it handles like a couch. I rode one out in Chicago, and it started snowing while I was riding, and the ass end of it was just all over the place. It was pretty squirrely. But it's a beautiful bike. Such a beautiful bike.
Definitely.
They should definitely add more beards.
Beards, yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. Better cuts too.
Cuts. They
man.
They need to fix the one, then add more cuts.
Are we good? Let's go.
Yeah, I wish they would
and-
add just more bikes in general. Sorry, man. No, you go.
No, you're good. You're good, bro.
No, I was just gonna say, just they just need to add more. They just need to add more biker shit in general, man. Like, when was the last update that came out? Like 2016. Like, it's been a long time, man. And like Chris was saying, man, like we've been here, man. We've been grinding. Like, I just wish they would just show more respect to us. But like, I don't know, man. Like sometimes, man, they don't even want to fix our cuts. So I don't see that ever happening. But it would be good just to at least get beards and maybe some newer cuts and shit like that.
Yeah, for sure. I gotta tell you, I honestly thought there was gonna be a Bikers too. I thought we would have had it by now. I think that virus has slowed a lot of things down. I don't have any inside intel per se, but I definitely heard a couple little things here and there that made me think maybe there was going to be another one with some, additional features. And it's just been, it seems like everything over there has been slowed down significantly. They went through like Rockstar for the U.S. is headquartered in NYC, right? Like that's where their corporate offices are and that kind of thing. And NYC was on significant lockdown, like more so than practically anywhere else in the country. So that had a major impact on their
Yeah, I know
ability
about
to do
that.
things. Yeah. Like I was at Rockstar Studios in New York in August of 2019. Oh, stop and we got a man down. And they were building a new stream
Okay.
studio because I was going to do a live stream in studio with them once they finished that studio. Kit and I were supposed to go down and do a live stream right there at Rockstar. But they haven't. But they had to stop all of that in order to because to comply with all the lockdown stuff. So I don't even know if they finished their live stream studio.
Right.
But like, if you remember, they used to do live streams every week. Those live streams have completely stopped. They don't do them anymore. A lot of their outreach to the community has completely stopped. And I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that, like, when you're working remotely, it's a lot more difficult to just get everybody together, get everybody on the same page. Certainly, you know, companies can overcome big challenges and that kind of thing, but it's all the little things day to day. You're going to have a lot of stuff falling through the cracks. So I feel like that has contributed to the delay of Bikers 2 and, you know, just other general content updates. But what I really wish they would do is finish GTA 6.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, I'm gonna get that in 3 years.
Right? And I hope they
So
have.
what's the GTA 6 part? What if they don't have a biker type there, like everyone all that?
I know. I worry about it. I think they will, though. I think Rockstar is smart. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think they know that the biker community is a very dedicated and loyal community. So I think they'll take care of us in GTA 6. I don't think that they're gonna like forget about the MC community. My biggest concern, though, is that we won't have free aim. Like my big that's my primary concern about GTA 6 is that they'll do some kind of a stupid aiming system like they did in Red Dead, where you know they basically just throw everybody in one lobby. I hope that's not the case. I really do.
Me too.
But this is why I would say to you guys, like, I'm trying to like put that out in the community, like, try to get people to try free aim. Like, if you know people who play GTA auto aim. Like, the big thing is we got to try to bring more people into our community so that Rockstar really feels like it's worth maintaining separate servers. Yeah. Because right now they have auto-aim servers that probably have 100,000 people a day playing on them. And then they got free-aim servers with like 5,000 people playing on them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's pure economics.
Right. Another right. No, you're absolutely right. And I try to, too, because, like I said, I tell my friends about this stuff, you know, my real-life friends that play GTA 2, and, like, you know, I try to get them to join shit, whether it's the street gang community for you or the crime fan, whatever. You know, it doesn't necessarily have to be in our community, but get into the lobbies where you can see our communities, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bang this out, right? Yeah, now I'm just slow cruising through Central.
That's all we're doing. We're just
bullshitting
bullshitting at this point. I just wanted to get out and get some road time in and just kind of chill and talk. Let everybody see you guys ride. This is.
If anything, could we show you our?
The tower.
Yeah, we can show on the tower and the court.
Yeah, let's go check it out, and then we'll do. What you guys want to do for the second half of the stream? Stand your grounds or something?
Yeah, so we were thinking like hold up. We're going to have to pull a U-turn, boys. Let's just go through here and then pull out the other way and go around. So bang this left. And then bang another left. And then we're just going straight. We were going to, a thing with our club, a lot of people like to do TDMs to solve shit, to prove shit. See, in DDMC, we're territorial. We're a territorial club because we feel like that's how it would be in, like, real life, you know what I'm saying? You got an area, you see somebody else coming up in there with the same rocker, it's like, oh, this zone's not big enough for both of us, you know what I mean? We gotta get some, you know. But, so the best way to highlight that, we feel like in-game, is to have stand your grounds, and primarily to have stand your grounds in your specific area. So we were hoping that later, maybe we do you a captain and I'm a captain. We pick DD members and we run a stand your ground. Dirty Worker.
That sounds great.
Get in this right lane, and then we're gonna go down the stairs, boys. So right here, we'll walk to the tower from here. This is right across the street. So these are some Dirty Dragon landmarks right here for our area, to highlight our area. People are expected to know this shit. You know, when you want to join, a lot of stuff happens here. Primarily because one of our stand your grounds is in this area too. But But yeah, man, this is where we get a lot of our content, a lot of our pictures. We mingle, you know what I mean? It's in the heart of Central. It's in Little Seoul. You know, you hit the down D-pad button. It says it right there. This is like one of our main hangout spots. You know what I'm saying?
Like clubs here, whatever.
Yep. Back in the day, we used to have the prospects fight each other, and they would come and fight each other on the basketball court. You know what I mean? Sometimes if you get sponsored, you'd be like, oh, you know, a patch member would be like, oh, my sponsored prospect beat your sponsored prospect. You know what I mean? The little friendly wagers, stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
That's great. Yeah,
And then we can
walk.
Yeah, we can walk across the street here. You can see a nice representation of it right there.
I see you guys are really active with the modded content too.
Yeah, we've taken a little bit of a step back, but we plan to dip our feet back in there again. But yeah, we were heavily into the modded content for a little bit.
Kind of fun to have something like a little bit different. It's funny, just like a little thing like watching your GTA character do a movement that you never see them do is it's a little bit magical, isn't it? Because like if you play a lot, like you just know everything they do. You know every movement they make. When suddenly they do something different, it looks really strange.
Yeah, all the different animations. Yeah, for sure. So over here, I'm gonna let Rock and Justice. I'm gonna let those guys explain the CO Tower. You know what I'm saying? Get my voice. Stand over here and be quiet.
Yeah, like he said, it's a tower. We're pretty much when it's time for our prospect to make full patch, this is where we do it. We do this little what's it called ceremony, and we just do it here.
That's great.
Of course, we're gonna check around with them all. You didn't make it, you didn't make your cut. But at the end of the day, that wants to do, they come over here and we patch them in.
This is your little ceremonial area.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I appreciate you guys sharing that with myself and with the audience. That's really dope. I like that.
Yeah, for sure, man.
It looks powerful too. It looks great.
Yeah, it is, man. I mean, that's the point. It's like you just been reborn as a real dragon. You know what I mean? You fully accepted your role in, and this is when it all sets in. You know what I mean?
I can see this being a powerful location too, like just the height of it, the design and all that, and it really fits in with
It's really been under everybody's nose, man. They never thought about it until we pulled out this patch. They never thought about it, but because in this world it's hard it becomes increasingly difficult each day to become original and organic. So you got to find those different sports, you know what I mean?
Yep.
You got to find stuff and make it your own, you know?
Yeah, I had a little MC name generator. I always kind of joke about, like, when you see more and more clubs just popping up all the time, like, they're always just, like, sons of angels, of tribes, of death, of skulls, of, you know what I mean? Like, it's all just, like, the same stuff, like, over and over. And, like, you just drop your 25 and, like, with a patch maker, and basically, like, the patch maker tells you what your club is going to be. You know what I mean?
Yep, pretty much.
There's just such a lack of originality.
And where it's going to be.
Yeah. So I think that's unfortunate. That's why I say, like, you know, with clubs like yours, you're taking inspiration from the real world, bringing it into the game, but putting your own spin on it too. And I just think that's super dope. I think everybody sees it too. Man. Like, you guys stand out. You know what I mean? Like, definitely when you go to like a bike show or something like that, like a Full Throttle Thursday event or something like that, like you guys are definitely like jumping out in the crowd. Right. Everybody can see you. You definitely got your own thing going on.
Yeah, man. That's the name of the game, man. You got to stand out. It's hard to, you know what I mean? But you got to. You know what I'm saying?
And we still do, since we've been up in 2018, and we still, people are telling, oh, shit, you guys still around? Hell yeah, we're still around. What you think?
Helps people feel a part of something special.
Right.
All right, cool. Well, let's pick up these teams and let's get this stand your ground going.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna drop my MC. And then I'm gonna start one again. So, it's like a draft. We can do like a draft pick. Look, y'all line up.
You and Dirty want to go up there, go up in the tower, and pick a person up to go up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on, Mogo.
I know these guys better than you, so I know their strengths and weaknesses. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-oh. All right, so does that mean I get to pick first?
You know what? In the spirit of this holiday season, I'll let you go first. Go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna take Viking.
Oh, you
Come on up here with that foreign
You're doing your
connection,
homework.
my guy. Let's go.
You're doing your homework. I'm gonna grab Rock.
All right.
So I'm
see
gonna
it.
ride him.
All right, I'm gonna grab Mungo because he rides in real life.
Oh man, you don't even know. I got two of my closest brothers right here. That's fun. I got just.
Very sad.
You got this. You got
That's
this.
good.
We got this with your cannon root power, homie. You got this.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
my Aussie pal, I got this. My Aussie internet.
Okay, so hopefully, here's the thing too. So with Stand Your Grounds, we try to make sure it pops up in Central. Of course, the game be kind of randomized, but I mean we've been in Central for a little bit now, so like it might be able to work.
Cool.
We know like a couple areas that like to start it, it will land
Right.
in Central.
Right, because even in Central, there's like 3 different spots that it shows up. I think, right? It's like 3, right, guys? I'm pretty sure. It's
Yeah,
like 3.
you got this one. You got the one with like the tower, not the towers, but
The library.
pillars out front, the library. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you got the one behind us, right over there, at the greenhouses at the beach. And then what else we got in LS? We got the one over at the ballpark, over that way on your way to the airport. Go ahead.
I just started one, and it's in Central, which is good. Yeah,
All right,
one
cool.
of the spots. So, yeah, we're right over there. So, you know, breaking down the Stand Your Grounds, man, as people know, man, it's offense and defensive thing. You know what I mean? When it comes to like fighting people when it's over territory and stuff, of course you got to be able to, you know, take somebody, stand your ground, but I feel like what's more important is you got to be able to defend it, bruh. And the best way to defend stuff is to do it in a smart manner. You know what I mean? Not doing things. So, like, some of the things we do in the parties while we're talking and stuff, we'll say, like, oh, don't chase him, because a lot of the times when you have a big club and you're doing stand your grounds and you're on defense, the people are going to try to come in and try to separate y'all. That's what they need. They need y'all to come out. They want to draw you out so that way they can get to the point. You got to play objective. You can't play for kills. So when people start getting too gun-ho and chasing people down, I know it's a problem, and that's when you start losing your stand your ground. You know what I mean?
No doubt. No doubt. All right, say
So
go
we're
when
shooting
you're
right
ready.
away, or what we're doing?
Oh, yeah. As soon as you guys come over here, the simulation begins. We're going to start it. Already started. And then after this one, you guys will do one.
Oh man, I haven't played in 2 weeks. I'm nervous.
You got some good shooters on your team, though.
Oh, believe me, I check the KDs before we pick teams.
Oh.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
On point.
Yeah, and guys, you know, work this like if it was like really a stand your ground, you know what I'm saying? Do the call outs. Stuff need to be.
Oh no, I spawned down on the highway. I hate these spawns down here.
Oh, yeah. They're terrible. Rockstar be playing against us, too, man. It's crazy.
No doubt.
I'm coming back in. Alright, I'm with you.
Okay, Viking, you out here busting out the extra special roles. I see you. You think you're in a James Bond movie. Good stuff, Justice.
Like he's gonna be mad at me for doing that, you know.
Oh damn!
Ooh, good
Quick
stuff.
kill.
Good
Nice
stuff,
shot.
Rock.
Do not spawn me on that highway again.
Mm.
Cool.
I don't think Rockstar's gonna listen.
He won't. Look, Rockstar will do anything he wants.
Doing a full frontal assault here. Got man on the right, man on the left.
Oh, good.
Clean ass headshot.
Stand.
Let's go.
Push.
Got one coming on the left.
On the left.
Hey, the point.
Good shot. Good shot.
Get on the point, y'all.
Got one coming on the right. Here he comes.
Oh, they got 2 over there. Oh, they looking good.
Shit, 2 on the point.
One on the
2
left,
point.
behind us, straight behind us.
I got it.
I got the one behind us. I got rock. Well, I'll try. We'll see. Did we get it?
Yeah.
Good shit, boy.
Hell yeah.
I can't even be mad because you got some dragons over there.
Good shit.
They did the right thing.
Yeah, if we're gonna lose, might as well lose on the dragon.
Right.
Where should I go to start the next one? Do you know? To have like, a good
you can just stay like around here for a little bit, and then we can drive. Cause you don't have a cooldown period, but we do. So hold on. Is this my bike? No, this is not. This is my bike. I don't even know how this bike got out. Just follow me, Dirty Worker. We'll ride like down here.
All right, cool.
And then I'll let you know. And it's just kind of random, you know.
Yeah. I don't run them nearly enough, but I do love them.
Yeah, I like them, man. And in a session, it's just really refreshing. It's good. It can be really bad, though, and really fucked. Because, you know, you got to deal with the 99ers. You got to deal with randoms. You got to deal with everybody.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So,
Yep.
but, you know.
I like not having cops for a minute. You know, like that's.
Oh,
the
yeah,
biggest
and
thing.
that's why we do it.
That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I kick them
That's
off
one of
sometimes.
the big reasons, too.
Some random will take it, and I'm like, stupid. I'm trying to make sure we don't have cops, so we can just have a little fight over here for a minute. Like, stop
Facts.
trying to really take it. I'm not really trying to hold the ground.
Just bust a U-turn. Sorry, guys. Okay, you can start it now, and let's just hope for the best. Sorry for any clubs if this pops up in your area. There's no disrespect.
It's saying I got to cool down 2 minutes.
Okay, cool. All right, cool. Well, we can just go back to the park then. So just straight down here.
Nice.
Oh, actually, let's go to Park
noodle
John,
spot.
man. Let's go to Park John. Left.
A noodle spot.
Right here.
Some
So
noodles before we
right
leave.
here, Dirty, is the noodle spot. You know, back dipping into our Asian culture. We got this little like strip side type of area, and right here, Park John Noodle House in Story. This is where we go. This is one of the places that we protect. You know what I mean? Offer protection, and they got some good noodles and shit. You know what I'm saying over here
Oh, yeah.
at Park John, man. But like if you come back here, this is like this. They have a nice like parking lot and shit, and this is like where we do our dealings, our meetings and stuff. You know what I mean?
I like it. I like it.
So that's the thing. It's a lot of it's still a lot of RP aspect that comes in with this club, man.
It feels like you got to have that, again, just to try to have a reason to even exist, like to tie the guys together, to feel part of something.
We will send, and also we will send our prospects to Sports A and go get some noodles from Parks, and they'll come straight here, take a screenshot. Hey, yeah, I got the
And they're like, where's the
delivery.
noodle place? I was like, figure it out.
Yeah,
That's dope. That's
We have
dope.
2
right?
noodles, so
Yeah, just 2.
What, Rock, what advice would you give for people who want to join the club? Like, just in terms of, like, how to approach the club and what they should expect? Like, what kind of people are you looking for? Like, just generally, for somebody who's interested in the club, like, what should they know?
They should be 17. Nah,
Yeah.
nah, but it'd be like, be yourself, be mature, like shit. Just vibe with us.
For sure.
Yeah, and also just
like send us a message on IG. We're looking to join. We'll send you an app, fill it out, and we go from there.
I did drop
Yeah, and
your
also just be
Instagram in the
respectful.
chat. Yeah, I dropped
Okay,
your
great,
Instagram
thank you.
in the chat, and I will also, after the stream, I'll go ahead and put that down in the description. So for anybody who's interested in joining Dirty Dragons after the
Yeah.
stream, all you got to do is just look in the comments underneath, and you'll find a link to their Instagram. Just hit them up there with a direct message expressing your interest. They'll shoot you an application, and from there you guys can figure it out. But that's how you'll link up. I'm gonna drop it in the chat again. That's a link to their Instagram if you're interested in applying for Dirty Dragons.
Well, yeah, picking back on what you said, Justice wanted to say something too. I'm gonna let him say it. Well, I just wanted to
Cool.
say, yeah,
Yep.
we're just looking for like-minded people, bro. Know that over here, I always say it's simple to get in. Over here, you just got to be yourself, but like you just got to know it's a respect thing. You know, we're not gonna disrespect. Because a lot of clubs, they disrespect the shit out of people to bring them in. You know, that old concept of, oh, I must break you, Ivan Drago. You know what I'm saying? But that's not necessarily always the case, because I know that sometimes can build resentment. So, you know, we're not here to try to bash people down, but you will respect us. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we make jokes and we crack, and you got to be able to take a joke, but you got to be able to, know when to cut that out, and you got to be able to, one thing we teach, especially when you get into the club later, you got to be able to look to your fellow brother. At the end of the day, we're all men, and express yourself and be like, look, man, even if you come into a disagreement, be like, I don't really like how that's handled. You know what I mean? We're just looking for like-minded people like that. But Justice, you were going to say something. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry, Michael Judah, but yeah, you pretty much hit everything on the head, which I was going to talk about. Just, yeah, man, just when you come in the club, just, show respect. Obviously, you are trying to join us, but like you said, like, we're not assholes. We're not going to fucking roast people. There is, obviously, you do have to put in the work. I will be giving you, like, weekly challenges to do and stuff like that. But we're not gonna bully you. We're not gonna, like, talk shit to you or anything like that. We're nothing but respect. As long as you're respectful to us, we're gonna be respectful to you. But we do also expect, like, new guys not to talk over officers and patch members when we're trying to talk. Just try to be respectful, and just remember you are trying to join us and stuff like that. But again, it's like we're not assholes. We all treat everybody with respect, as long as you treat us with respect.
Good shit. Good shit. I like it. I like it. All right, let me see if I can run this. I can. I'm gonna hit start. Let's see where
Hopefully
it goes.
It's in here.
Pink team, let's mount up. Let's get to the spot.
You got Bike and Mungo alone today.
What happened to our bikes?
Oh, damn.
Right, drunk drivers, man. Oh, look at that, look at that, look at that.
Oh,
All right.
I was just lifting your bike up for you, that's all.
Yeah, I was about to say, wait till you see my bike press.
Let's get it, let's get it. What do we draw? Oh, we got the basketball courts.
Okay, sweet.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's my favorite one to get. And when we're, like, deep, that's the best one to have, because like I've been counting these, and these guys can agree, bro. There's been countless times we've been in the zone. It's like, oh, who got the left? Who got the back? Send two over there. It's great, man. It teaches you so much, man. You got your club cooperating. You know what I mean? It's just teamwork. There's so many different facets. It strengthens. You know what I mean?
Got one.
Yeah, and just communication in general. It's great. Just communicate with your brothers. Let's not get frustrated with each other. Help each other out. Just great communication.
Not getting frustrated.
Yeah,
it's the biggest thing.
That's one thing we look for too with supports and prospects, is making sure like how they do under pressure when you're getting shot at. Make sure people aren't losing their shit. Just being calm. It helps a lot when we hear like stuff like that. People just chilling, being calm.
Yeah, when you're joining us, we're watching you. We're observing your personality. You know what I mean? We're observing like how you react to things. You know what I mean? Because we're not gonna act like, look, you take L's in this community. It's what happens. You know what I mean? You try to you try to minimize the amount of L's you get, but you take, it's gonna happen. And it's all about how you deal with that. You know what I'm saying? So we monitor that. Some people can handle that shit better than other people. You know what I mean?
For sure. Yeah, you got to put pressure on people to see if they're going to be able to hold up or if they're going to fold.
Yep. That's a fact.
Oh, they're on the stand.
On the point.
You got
Come on, boys, right behind you. Oh man, I see him.
They're pushing both sides. I got justice.
So, Dirt Worker, man, can you tell me about you? I know it's probably weird. I don't know if people ask to ask you to tell them about you, but can you tell me about you, bro? Because I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I've only really heard of you recently, but apparently you've been in the community for a minute. You know what I'm saying? So other people have been telling me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was in a club called Reaper Lords for like almost 7 years. I started out over there on PlayStation 3, and I got kicked though because, like I always say, you can't be a real outlaw if you don't break some rules every once in a while. And I broke too many fucking rules, and they kicked me about probably like 6 months ago, I would say. And I've just been going solo dolo since then, just enjoying my freedom. But like I still feel definitely like I'm part of the MC community, just because like I still play as an MC player. You know what I'm saying? Like I stick to 1%. I'm always riding on my gargoyle. Like I don't know how to play GTA any other way. I feel strange like not being on my bike. Like I can't even ride a car in the game anymore because I just been on a bike for so long. I can't not dress like a biker. I can't like I don't even recognize my character. So yeah, it's I've been in the community, like I say, a long time, and I love it. But I do enjoy like not having all the obligations of club life. 'Cause, there's a
I
lot
know what
that
you
goes
mean.
with it. There's a lot that goes with it.
Yeah, and I
miss
tell
it.
people that too. You say, Mr. Hey, man, well, maybe you never know. Fate might bring you right back. You never know, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I haven't
Send
been
an
able
app
to.
to 30 Dragons. Where it's at.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely have not been able to like hang up my my leather or anything like that, or put my bike away. I definitely still feel, like I say, like just connected to the community. I love the community in a lot of ways. There's things I don't like about the community, obviously, but
Oh, yeah.
I think it's really unfortunate that we've seen so much cheating come into it. Like it's
Yep.
not that it's new, because I can tell you even back 2014, that kind of thing. There were people running modded accounts, people running programs and all that back then. Like, but it was just a few people. It was like a couple of clubs who were basically like TDM teams who just came into the community and would dress like bikers on like Monday through Wednesday because they just wanted to have AR fights. But those were the cheaters, but they were like limited. Whereas now it feels like, I don't even want to say like, but it almost feels like the majority of the community, instead of it just being like one or two like shady crews
a whole
in the
club.
community. Yeah, it's like, and it's tons of people. I always say, like, I used to love getting into a lobby and seeing a bunch of MCs, because I'd be like, oh cool, I'm gonna get a really like good fair fights and that kind of thing. Whereas now when I join a lobby and I see a bunch of MCs, I'm like, oh great, I'm gonna get frozen. And I think that sucks. That's not.
It ruins it. It ruins the
shoot
community,
rubbers.
man. It ruins the stigma of the community too. It just makes us look terrible.
Yeah.
That all that.
It's just people care too much. People just care too much about being up, bro. It's a video game. You know what I mean? You win some, you lose some, bro. People just emphasize too much on being on top and, making kill comps and making this. Listen, we make kill comps too, but we make that about the territory. You know what I'm saying? The only reason why we beef with people is over territory, you know what I mean? And we say that. We keep it real preference to the person, because it's not personal. It's never personal. But, people try to make it personal. People try to bring in their real life. And, at the end of the day, nobody knows anybody in this zone. You know what I mean? Like, unless you see them every day. And we try to keep it respectful to that. That's why I always say, when it comes to beefing and stuff, if you notice in our past, we don't talk shit about people's real life affairs and nothing like that. We keep that shit strictly in game, because we don't know you in real life, bro. We don't know what people been going through, or you know what I mean, the stuff that they do day by day. So yeah, man, people just suck the pride up in that area of just like trying to be number one at every. I understand wanting to be number one, but at the end of the day, it's a game, bro. You're gonna take some deaths, you're gonna take some losses,
I just always look like, it's just like people that don't get pussy in real life. You know what I mean?
Oh
Like,
yeah,
just cheat
bro.
in real
I
life.
say the same.
Yeah, I mean,
Some of these motherfuckers be saying all this shit in your DMs. Oh, you're this, that, and the third. And I get a lot of slack of it too in my DMs. And you probably never even touched a pair of titties in your life, man.
That's
Go
what it
out
comes down to.
and experience
no.
the world, man.
Yeah, like you just get. I feel like a lot of people just get so wrapped up in their online persona that they can't take a L. Like they just can't get beat.
Yep.
Because like they got nothing going on in real life, so they they put it all on the video game. And that's just, I mean, I don't know.
How
That's
excited
just-
they get is crazy. I'm just like,
It's just
dude, you've clearly never been with a girl.
Yeah, it's just some beta shit. Yeah,
Like, it's like crazy. Like some of the guys hit me with my DMs and shit. Like, we took your standing ground. I was like, yeah, you want a medal? Like, good for you. Why are you hitting on my DMs? Like, you go. He finds my private Instagram, messages me. I'm just like, dude, why are you putting that much effort in just to talk shit? So it just makes no sense to me. As a grown man, like, why are you doing that?
Exactly. Yeah, I don't really. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm known to rage on a video game. Like, I got like anything that I'm competing in, like at all. Like, I want to win at. Like, there's no question about it. But like, as far as like cheating, no. Like, I just can't even get my head around it. Like, how can you even enjoy yourself? How can you have fun? How can you take pride in it? Like, I want to win at everything, but I want to win because I'm doing it the right way. You know what I'm saying? And that's where the sense of like satisfaction comes from. Like, oh, I figured out how it works. I did it the right way. I did it better than the next guy. You know, therefore I can have a little bit of personal pride in it. You know, whether it's a video game or playing basketball or playing poker or just anything, like, you know. But if you got to cheat to do it, that to me feels bad. Like, I would feel gross. Like, so I don't understand how these people do it, except to say, like I say, they just like no pussy getting like weak bitches in real life, so they got to cheat at video games. Like, this is what it comes down
Man,
to.
they got you to your girlfriend.
Yeah,
Like,
100%.
Yeah, there's probably a guy.
100%.
Probably.
Yeah, we don't need bad sport lobbies. We need hoes, like, to fix all this.
For sure.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going up. Ah, shit. No. Fuck. I'm in bad position. Nice. Good. Thank you for covering me. Viking got me. I really thought I was going to get up them stairs and do something out here.
Yeah, you don't want to go upstairs where you're fighting, and then it will.
No, not when there's two people at the top of them.
Nope. Damn, you're like crazy.
Woo! Let's go. Don't you love when... I don't don't but you love though when you see somebody roll and you just know right where their head's gonna be. You're like, oh.
Oh yeah, for sure. You're like, yep.
This is about to be
Good
clean.
spot.
Here it goes.
It's the sweet spot.
I'm side banging Hollywood right now like a motherfucker. Sorry.
Yeah, I see you now.
I hate that shit so much. All right, somebody finished.
What did you
I
on my
got
team?
no health.
He got you first.
I got no health. I'm staying right back here. You're gonna have to shoot
come
through that
back
car,
here.
bro.
Come
Nah, man.
back here.
You're gonna have to shoot through that car.
Oh, you mean him right here?
Ooh, them headshots. Let's go. Yo. Oh my. Oh, I got a bad connection.
I
with
think it'd be
Justin.
so mad if you saw my kill then too.
That's the second. That's the second time.
This kangaroo, that's like...
Yeah,
I got a
it's my
bad connection
kangaroos.
with Justice.
Yeah, we.
That's true.
Looking on your left.
Yeah, people don't like really versing me because I'm from Australia and yeah, our
No,
internet's
I
not the
know.
best in the world when it comes to America. So.
Yeah, it's the worst. Those foreign connections. I always tell you, like, bro, you like people like literally cheated the game to get your connection.
Oh yeah,
They will,
for
they
sure.
will pay $29 a month just to get your connection. Oh shit! Behind
Yeah.
me.
Oh yeah, I know guys like.
Yeah, give me a head. There it is.
Oh, no, 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 no,
Oh,
no,
damn,
no,
Rob.
No, 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 no.
One
No,
on
no,
bed.
no.
Gotta get around, get around, get around, get around. Nope. There he is.
Oh,
Nope.
God damn, this dude is slippery.
Yeah, like it.
I'm behind.
Oh shit.
Oh, that teleport. There he is.
Damn. Finally. No trying to run away.
Damn it, railing! I was trying to shoot and I jumped on the railing.
Shit. Oh, I'm in bad position. I'm out in the open. Damn it. Nice shooting.
That's the problem with this area, completely
He
unknown.
said, Connie said, bob and weave.
Behind us.
How we like? Oh my God, we still got 8 minutes to go. I'm like, okay, you know, it's gotta be like down to 15 seconds. We still got 8 minutes.
Oh yeah. Oh no, yeah. It's already long. Yeah. These are
Feels like we've been doing this
durability.
forever.
Yeah, man. You gotta be. Yeah, man. It's durable.
They get
You
pretty
gotta.
intense when you got punch
Yeah.
MCs after it.
Yeah, but just
Sometimes they have, like,
imagine this
Swiss MCs.
for 20 minutes, yeah, and you got this people from over here, and they got this people from over here, and then factor in the randoms.
You got the rocket
You know what I mean?
launchers, yeah.
Exactly. So you got to fight between the MC community and the randoms that just pull up, or maybe the crime family guy that might pull up, or maybe the street gang community guy that might. You know what I mean?
Well, one time it did happen to us with the street gang. Like, all of them hopped out of the van, started running towards the standing ground.
Oh, I love that.
It was
I
funny,
used to.
but like, well, what the fuck? What's going on? Cause like shit ton of people just hopped out of the van, started running towards the center ground.
I used to love fighting street gangs, but now they are all programs, bro. Like they're just
Oh,
straight
bro, it's
programs.
crazy.
Yeah, they're the worst.
They used
The
to be good
worst.
back in the day.
Yeah, I used to love it, bro. I would pull up on street gangs all the time. I'd get on everybody's chat and be like, yo, get off my block, son. And I go fucking banging on them. I loved it. It was my favorite thing to do in GTA. But now they just fucking freeze you and auto shot you. Like, it's not even, it's stupid.
Guys, I'm on the point, but I don't know for how long. Not long enough.
Nope, right out of there.
Fucking Viking shooting from the side.
There's kangaroos.
Ooh, good shooting, bro.
Thank you.
Oh, damn it, kangaroos.
I love long range.
Yeah.
My first,
Yeah,
my
me,
first
me
MC
too.
taught me how
I'm
to
trash.
fucking
I'm
do-
trash up close. I'm trash.
I like close
love
range.
range.
I suck at
I'm
long.
close. I'm good at close and bad
Can't
at
see
long.
nothing.
Like even this little medium like type range, the closer I am, the better.
Hollywood keeps taking on, or Viking keeps taking on my kills.
Right.
Yeah, he'll do that.
Yeah, Viking does that. He's greedy. He's a greedy dude.
You see how quiet he is?
He's
Like,
focused.
Hey, yeah.
Oh my god.
Greedy dude.
He wants all them kills.
Muggle.
Hey Viking, can you like stop trying to fuck us all up?
Oh no, that fucking pole!
I'll turn off the call.
The basketball pole got me.
Yeah, give the fucking game community back that program, please.
Whoa. Wrong time to post up. Goddamn. Move.
Where you going, Daddy?
About
Come back.
5 minutes.
Oh shit. Damn.
On the stand.
Didn't realize you guys come.
I got no health.
Get me, boys, if you can. Understand?
I'm
Come on,
trying.
Viking. You're the only one that
We
can
are
take justice
trying.
out.
I'm trying to kill. I'm trying to kill Viking. Damn it!
Ah! Damn it. I'll say close. Got 5 minutes to make it happen, boys.
Oh man, that NPC just killed me. Just mowed me down. In the car, it's crazy.
Where is he?
On the stand. Never mind.
I still got no health.
Oh, I hit him with that musket.
I do not want to be long range with rock with no health. Yup.
Man, my bullet is fucking gone on Viking shiny head. Jesus.
I'm just happy to have health again. Let's go.
Oh, there's still on the stand.
I've been running around sweating on one shot forever.
No.
Oh, dirty! Damn it!
Yeah,
Good thing I was
let's
standing
go.
around here to see on
Let's
that.
go. Let's go. I got health.
You ever run out of health? Have to go and stand your ground for a minute if you can manage to survive.
Damn that Aussie connection, boy. He just fucking teleported right down the hill. I was like, oh shit, am I still shooting at him or no? Woo, one shot, let's go.
Out of the middle of nowhere.
Oh shit. Alright, half health. Oh, I just did some dirty ass side banging.
Fuck.
Oh damn! Mungle in there with the side bang kill. Yo, we got one in the section. We got one in the. We got.
Yep.
He's got low health. He's got low health. He's two shot. He's one shot.
right.
He's one shot.
Never mind.
Good shit. Good shit.
Sorry, VP, let you down.
Damn. Can't shoot today, homie.
Yeah, me too. Either. I'm just so burnt out, man. I'm smoking all day.
Yeah.
It's like I feel. It's like 6 in the morning for me. I just wake up.
3 minutes, boys. 3 minutes.
Come on, boys, push.
No, behind me. Shit.
Viking, you're fucking low.
Vikings low.
He is low.
Missing no bullets.
He's
No
down, he's
bullets.
down.
I'm not missing nothing. Come on, get it.
Come on, Australia internet, don't let me down. You let me down.
No, don't shoot me.
Oh, rock out in the
I'm
open. Let's
playing.
go.
I was only playing.
Oh no, I hate seeing Justice's name. I'm like,
Oh, Jesus, what up?
this is
Where
gonna
did
be
you come from?
absolutely bad. Got him, let's go.
Good shit, Viking.
Oh man, Justice, they gave you the worst spawn ever.
Yeah, I know.
They spawned you in fucking Polito, bro.
Yeah, they're like, Daddy doesn't like versing you.
Oh shit, we got Rock in the center. Got him.
Oh, they
Doesn't it
spawned
suck?
me so
You
far,
finally make
too.
it to the center, but you're one shot. Sucks.
Oh, damn, it's gonna take me 1 minute just to get to the damn standing around. He's over here. Oh, that's my favorite person.
You stab him,
no.
stab him.
Now you got the.
No, get out of here!
Get him.
Get out of here, Viking! Fuck off! Get out of my way!
Let's get
Kill
him.
him!
Tag team him. Oh no, how'd he get me? Nah, don't let him piece us. Oh, he got me.
Oh, I got him. Go. This is the opportunity.
Yeah, get him. Not too busy trying to beat my ass. Not too busy trying to beat my ass. Shit off.
Run
You gotta kill Dirty Work. You right there. Kill him. Nah.
Let's go. Justice pushing. Let's go. Whoo!
Boys, I need to
That
work
was a
together.
little dodgy right
Track
there.
down the outside till we get close. Let's move in, boys.
I'm trying.
Oh
Man,
shit!
kill this man, Mongo. He don't got no life.
Get him!
He got a roll.
Is he down? Damn! I didn't think he was ever gonna die.
I'm right behind you.
Damn. That was horrible.
Oh, damn.
Oh my god, Justice's connection is killing me. Did I get any of those kills?
Trust me,
None of
you're
them?
the same
Damn.
for me. You're the
No,
same
yeah,
for me, bro.
no
You're
doubt,
fucking
no
teleporting
doubt,
like
no
crazy.
doubt. Yeah, no
It's
doubt.
like insane. Like you're like that teleporter guy from X-Men. Like it's like ding 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 ding.
Lag giveth and the
Nightcrawler.
lag taketh away.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah. I was like,
Give him in the
Jesus.
lag and take him away.
Kangaroo is definitely getting their asses whooped after this. Look at my internet.
Oh yeah,
Woo,
you
I got
lag?
health again.
Let me
Let's
show you
go.
What's really lag?
Oh shit, I had health. Now I'm getting drained. I gotta
Ah,
get
good
some
shit,
more.
boys.
Alright.
I'm in trouble.
Yeah, good
shit.
I'm in
We're
trouble.
done.
Stop
We're done
murdering each
shooting.
other.
We're done.
Stop
Viking,
that.
get away.
We're done.
I can still try to beat you guys.
Hey!
Fucking chill.
Let's go.
I can chill.
Good work, Pink. Good work.
So yeah, man, that's
Wait,
pretty
shit.
much, what we like to do.
That was
and fun. Like, we'll do
dope.
TDMs too, but yeah, this is the majority of how we like to get down for real.
I love it. Well, that was great fun. And,
Yeah, that was fun.
Yo, I gotta say, this is the first time we've ever done these stand your grounds on in the cut. And normally we just do like races and bullshit and TDMs and stuff. So that was a nice little twist that you guys added. I really enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah, man. No problem, man.
Yeah, man.
Shit. Well, listen, is there anything else you guys want to say before we wrap up?
Anybody?
Shit.
You're gonna
There's gonna
think
be
of
an
stuff.
event soon.
Yeah, not really, man. Just if you're interested in joining, just hit a full patch up or hit our club page, and yeah, man, we'll send you an application and we'll start your process.
Oh, yeah.
As long as you're over 17, of course.
Yeah, to close out, man, I just want to say thank you again, Dirty Worker, for shining a light on us. You know what I mean? Giving us some shows so we can go out there and let people in the community know where we stand, what we do, how we do things. You know what I mean? And hopefully, if it catches your eye, you can come in and see and learn more about us. But I really appreciate you for, like I said, making that bridge and allowing clubs to come on this platform, creating a platform for us to express ourselves and talk some real shit, man. And that's what we've done here today, and I'm really appreciating it, man. So I just want to thank you for that. This club thanks you for that. And yeah.
Yeah, the community
it's
thanks
my
you that,
pleasure.
man. Just taking time for us, man. We appreciate it. This is the
You guys
MC community.
definitely
man.
earned
man.
this spot.
It's a
You guys
local
have put in the
spot
work.
here.
I'm glad to get you on. It's been a long time coming.
Appreciate it, bro.
Yep.
All right.
Thank
Well,
you,
listen.
thank
Hey,
you.
one more question before we wrap. I have my next club picked out. It's going to be an Xbox club. That's all I'm going to say about
Okay.
it right now. But what are there any other clubs in the community that you guys would like to see a spotlight shined on a little bit?
Yeah, I got one. I got one on Xbox, Invictus MC.
Invictus?
New, but yeah,
Yep.
definitely.
Anybody else got any?
Yeah, Santos is definitely a good one you should look at. They've been around for a while,
Santos?
and they got like, yeah, Santos, yeah.
Yep, for sure.
Have you
Definitely
already
familiar
done
with those guys.
Sanasera?
Who?
Samsar.
Yeah.
Samsara,
Samsara,
yeah, definitely a
no,
good
but
one.
they're yeah, Samsara is somebody
Yeah,
I see
you
out
should.
there
You should
a
do
lot.
them.
Yeah,
Good dude.
Two-Face
Yeah.
is probably another one you should get. They're a bunch of good dudes too.
Two-Face, okay. I'm not familiar with those
Oh
guys
yeah,
yet.
shout out Two-Face MC. They're
Yeah.
good club.
Two-Face
Been
is a
around
lot.
for a good
Yeah,
while.
they got a cool story. They originally came from Red Menace and stuff, like when a lot of
Yeah.
Red Menace guys went.
Oh,
They kind of went
okay,
over
yeah.
to Two-Face.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and everybody, if you in this community, you know who Red Menace is. They're like some founding fathers
Legendary.
shit of
Yeah,
this community
legendary.
shit. So, you know what
Yeah,
I
I
mean?
think they
So,
were like
yeah, that's
episode
definitely
13
good.
or something. They were
Yeah, they got a
Yeah,
cool
so that
story,
would be
just
good
like
to
the whole
pick
thing.
Two-Face's brain, because they definitely some remnants over there from the old
Cool.
Red Menace days.
Cool. I will check it out. Thank you guys very much. I appreciate the recommendations. And
man,
for
thank
everybody who
you.
watched today, thank you very much. Like I said, I got 4 episodes lined up. I got 2 Mafia families. I got a Street Gang, and I got another MC lined up. So stay tuned. Keep an eye on my Instagram. And if you're interested in joining Dirty Dragons MC, again, I'm going to put down in the description a link to their Instagram page. Just DM them on there if you want to get some more information, talk about joining. That's where you're going to do it. And again, Dirty Dragons MC, outstanding job. Thank you guys very much. Appreciate you.
Thank you, Dirty Wizard.
Yeah, appreciate
man.
you, bro.
Take it easy. Stay safe, okay?